The party has been causing all kinds of shenanigans, as we expected. Quigley signed a deal to defeat the animated suit of armor in Madnik's shop in order to gain access to a wizard's home who may or may not have more information regarding the mysterious dark entity that Crag unwittingly released on the realm to wreak havoc and evil and destroy the innocents' lives.
That happened.
Yep, definitely. Alex threatened a locksmith because he wouldn't sell her thieves' tools and may now be contemplating murdering him. I'm not certain. I guess we'll have to find out how that shakes out. Currently, the party is in the Mouse and Moth. They are trying to strategize their what's probably going to turn into a smash and grab assault on Mortifor's home. Let's see what happens. There you are in the Mouse and Moth. You've decided to take the night. It is the next morning. You are able to prepare whatever spells you would like. You guys regain any of your abilities that you lost from the previous day. Now would be the time for you to make any preparations for what you're about to do or decide to abandon it entirely, as Markus keeps insisting you do. But hey, who wants to listen to that guy, right? So what are you doing?
Eating.
Oh, yes.
Down
Breakfast.
to breakfast. It is morning time. How could I be so silly as to assume?
What is for breakfast?
Oh,
yeah.
My goodness, Quigley. It is a giant pot of berry, honey, cinnamon oatmeal.
Oh!
There is also a ham that she is slicing for everybody.
Wonderful!
And
This is
and
why we
eggs.
never skip.
Giant, huge
Now, how
pan
are
of
these
scrambled
eggs? Oh, scrambled.
Scrambled, yes. of
I
course.
don't prefer
Unless you
those.
would prefer something different, you know Maisie is always open to suggestions
Do
for
you
her
mind
favorite
frying
customers.
the eggs?
She
over
has
easy?
no problem at all frying the eggs for
Thank you,
you.
Lady Maisie.
She absolutely, she does.
Where's the hole that the crag craps happen?
There is, yes, there are. In fact, the town has plumbing and sewers. You can,
What?
yeah.
Wow. Well, I go do one of those before I eat
Yeah.
because
That's
I
not-
ate
this
so
is not
much.
a-
I ate so much yesterday.
Absolutely.
It was ridiculous.
I follow him, and afterwards I do a squiggly squirt.
Okay. Fantastic.
My God.
So you eat, you do your morning business.
Get back.
As you are finishing up and deciding where you're gonna go for the day, a shadow sort of falls over the group, and you look to see that there's a man standing nearby, and he's looking at each of you. You can see that one of his eyes is really just this milky, white, dead fish eye, and the other one kind of washes over the group. He says, I can see why you stay here. It is very nice, yes.
Who are
May I
you?
sit?
This guy just came up to us. He has one white eye.
Who are you?
That is true. I come representing a group that you have had dealings with recently.
And what's your name?
I don't think it is wise for us to be getting into such specifics at this time.
Well, I'm Squire Quigley.
That's nice. You must understand there is a need for discretion, as perhaps the meetings between you and these people I represent was not exactly friendly.
Oh, great. You got a red masked
And what
bandit
meeting,
here.
Oh.
So,
Are you
do you want?
Parker?
No.
What's the offer?
I'm not Parker. My purpose here is to avoid further trouble. You see, you have encountered members of my group, and indeed now there are no more. We have lost maybe, close to 36 men. It is ridiculous losses.
Who's counting?
We are down 1,200 of our hard-earned gold. We are missing 5 crates of product that we were promised. It is very bad for our business, and we wish to avoid any further loss of resources.
So you're calling a truce.
Well,
That
why
is what
don't
we would
you
like. We
just
have-
stop doing bad things.
We are an honest business. We do what we are paid to do.
Counter proposal. I suggest we go into business. You are missing 5 crates of your product. We are willing to sell them to you at a discount.
I do believe we are already missing the gold that was to be paid for the
And as I
crates.
mentioned, we are willing to sell them to you at a discount. Start the business up.
I-
Re-establish the connections.
I don't think you are quite understanding the position that we are in. You see, you may be feeling somewhat confident because in our previous meetings, you come out on top. We did not understand your strength. I assure you in this instance, it is you who does not understand the strength of your enemy, and you would not be wise to push us very far, or we must be forced to turn the full resources and power of our organization to destroy you. It would be very bad for you.
Not to say that we have a lot of enemies or anything, but which group are you?
Perhaps
we'll talk
your,
later.
your friends could enlighten you a little.
Yeah, we'll help
What's
you later.
to stop us from
it red
grabbing
mask
you
red
right
mask?
now and throwing you into the jail?
Oh, well,
An
I've got one
excellent
of
question.
those.
Well, you see, if I do not return to
No, I don't.
my friends,
Oh,
then
your fault.
they will consider the proposal rejected, and it will be open war between us.
Oh.
Here are the terms. You keep the gold. We figure that is fair price. We do want the bodies of the men that did not return
Oh, I
after
know
the
which group.
meeting at the sawmill near the river. We would like them returned to us. We would like the crates of fire that we paid for in blood and gold. And we need Lewis back. He's dear to us, and we miss him.
Oh, he's dear to me as well. He's a good friend now.
Excellent, but he needs to come home.
What if he
Safe.
doesn't want to come home?
He needs to come home. Just make sure it happens.
He's
If
currently locked
You
up in
can
the jail.
accommodate these things. We see no reason to continue hostilities. We, of course, understand that the nature of your work, the nature of our work, perhaps in the future, we will be at odds. We make no guarantees, but we can say that for the time being, our time in Trapsborough will be done. We will have no more business and no reason to seek your destruction. You don't have to answer now. You have, let's say, a week. If Lewis returns to us, perhaps with the location
I'm all for it.
of the bodies and the crates.
I think I can speak for the group. I think we can accommodate these things for you.
This sounds excellent.
I try to sneak a pebble into Lady Alex's hand from the Swift Winds Trading Company.
Okay, make a stealth check.
He sees it. I roll a 2.
He does seem to notice. He doesn't say anything, but you're basically Alex. You see Quigley is like kicking you at the table, and he's like shoving this pebble closer and closer to you. And I mean, you can see, like, yeah, he sees it. Like you're just doing it out in the open. He doesn't care.
So to
But,
be clear, we keep the money. You
keep
get
the money.
the crates.
We get the crates.
and you get the bodies.
We get the bodies.
And you get Lewis.
And we get Lewis.
Yeah, Craig, I don't see anything wrong
And
with
there's
this plan.
peace.
Do you?
Where are the bodies?
I don't know where the
Buried.
bodies are.
Oh, right. Are those?
They're buried near the
jeez.
mill.
No, those ones aren't buried. You want the ones by the sawmill, right?
Weren't those buried by
Why
the
can't you
sawmill?
just go grab
Yes,
them? They're
we
there.
are aware the ones in the other location. They were actually well taken care of. We thank you for your respect.
Oh, you're welcome.
But aren't they just there? Can't you go grab them yourself?
Those are not the bodies we want. We know where they are.
No, I
we
mean
want
the
the
ones in
bodies
the
that we
sawmill.
don't know where they are. Men,
How do we
you
know that?
fought in the sawmill. You took the bodies where? We don't know.
Is it the church?
We want them back.
I wasn't there, so
No, you were otherwise occupied,
you
weren't you?
kidnapped me.
Excellent. Why don't I leave you to discuss your options? Again,
we have a week.
Lewis comes back. He returns to us in a week. The whole thing is good.
Where do you
We
want
are
this transition to happen? This transaction to happen?
Our preference is that, let's say,
Might work.
you free Lewis,
was
you
it
tell
five
him
around?
where to get the crates, he will come to us. He knows where to go. There's no need for you to come and contact us. Lewis will be a sufficient messenger.
So, JimJam,
Yes, sir.
So I rolled a 5.
To
plus
do what?
Sleight of hand to take one of the pebbles he gave me to put it in your pocket.
Okay.
So, and I got a total 15.
Okay. Okay. You are reaching toward him, and his hand snatches out and grabs your wrist, and he's looking at you, and he doesn't even look at you. He's looking at the others. He says, "So, I will take my leave of you and allow you to decide where you would like to go from here." And then he releases your hand and begins to walk away.
I think that went swimmingly. I'm happy to make friends.
He can
Friends
beat up
that
his own
threaten you?
bodies.
Do we
He
know
wasn't
what
a threat. He wanted to
bodies
make
are?
peace.
He threatened us.
He wanted to make peace.
If we don't give him the bodies.
But where are the bodies?
What did you do with the bodies?
I didn't do anything with the bodies.
Did we bury them?
No.
No, that was another place.
No.
They're all sitting in the hideout, aren't they?
What?
They're in the sawmill.
What hideout?
We left the bodies.
Yeah, we didn't ever take those bodies.
So then
I
someone
don't
else,
know what's going on.
someone else stole
You
the
guys had
bodies.
packed the bodies up onto the cart and taken them back to Simon's.
Oh, we
See?
packed them up in the
To
cart and
who?
brought them to Simon's?
We did?
Oh.
Oh, that must
At
have
the
been.
end of the night,
that must
you
have
guys put the
been.
bodies in the cart, you tracked them back to Simon's, and then you went back to
Oh,
town.
that was probably
That was
a
bad.
recap.
That was a bad.
You probably
bad
recapped
move
it and
on
told
us.
us what we did. Oh. So it's there with the fire. I don't understand why dummies didn't just go
And get them.
get it all and find it. They didn't go to Simon's?
I think the harder part will be to get Lewis out of jail.
Well, let's work
Are you
on.
kidding? You're the sheriff.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're in charge of the investigation. You and Lyra can talk your way out of that.
I am in charge of the investigation.
Okay.
That way, I can go to jail and talk to Matthew.
Yep, I see that this might be beneficial. We should head to the jail.
In his pocket.
Oh,
What?
Craig is so done with you already. It took a grand
So-
total of 4 minutes for Craig to just be
You
done
thought
with it.
that I'm going to put this strange stone in the guy's pocket.
The tracking stone.
Sure. Oh, I know exactly. Yeah, I know it. Yeah. The RFID chip tracking. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're going to take this, put it in his pocket. He's not going to notice. He's going to go back.
But nothing bad happened.
But even if you did get it into his pocket, if he even had pockets.
Wouldn't you like to know where they are?
I just would like to ask a question of the group. Assuming
Markus
that they
or-
have lost 3 dozen men, and this does not seem to, in his words, hamper their efforts. It's unfortunate. How many more men
Yeah.
do you think that we have to go through?
They have an army. I know they have an army.
Right.
We're gonna
We have one bitty hammer.
An army.
we're going to do this.
We're going to give him what he wants.
All right, let's go
We're
do
just also trying
You're going to break
figure
someone out of jail.
We're trying to figure out how to know where they are, where their hideout is.
Here,
Okay,
if you
here's the obstacles. You have to break a guy out of jail.
Yeah, we'll just talk to that.
he's gonna talk
Sure,
about
dummy.
it.
Yeah, okay, great, so that'll work. Then you have to convince the Swiftwinds Trading Company, whose favor I believe you already used, to be able to understand the tracking magic of those stones to find them.
Yes. Or if you worked hard at magic, we might use you.
to vanish.
Craig, that was Craig laughing.
That was an actual Craig laugh.
I'm glad you distinguished that.
All right.
When
Well,
Oh.
is everyone done eating?
All right, well, I tried the logic approach. I did what I did. This is all rote at this
The
point.
best-
Craig bashes, Markus tries reason,
Here's-
everyone ignores it, and they
here's
just
the
bash
thing.
anyways.
The best
It
course
did
of
work.
action with the stone would be to shove it up one of the bodies. That would be the best course of action because they're not going to check for that.
So then,
Just to make him happy.
To make him happy,
then we lose
you want
it.
to
Then
take a
we
stone
lose
and
the
shove it
stone.
up a.
Yeah, up one of the you put it in one of the bodies.
Right.
They're not going
And
to
then-
check.
Okay.
They're not going to look in the body.
Sure, they're not going to look in the body. You know what?
what's
You know what,
the
Craig?
point?
Let's say that for a moment I believe you. Okay, that they're not going to check the bodies. Then you want to track the RFID chip, as you put it, without having the ability
that was
to
Eric
track
talking.
the RFID.
The magic stone.
You have no ability to track the magic stone. So what good does that do you? In fact, those are magical, right? I detected magic?
Yeah.
So, Crag, you've seen me do magic before, which means nothing to you, but a simple, useless wizard can detect magic. What do you think's going to happen? Do you suppose that they have no magic users and they'll just go, oh yeah, we'll just take all of this and everything will be fine?
Well, we have a week. We don't need to deal with this right now.
We could sleep on it.
We're going
I
to bed.
think-
It's morning.
We have to go
think
buy rations.
We have to go buy our stuff.
Yes.
Get
I
our
think
stuff,
for
and
once
then
we make a
let's
reasonable
go to
deal
Multiples.
and just do the thing. Just give them the things that they want, make the deal, and
I'm
that is
not-
the end of it.
Against this.
No, but no tracking stones, no elaborate scheme. No schemes. Let's just do
I actually agree with
a
him on this.
thing, and then be done with it, and then not deal with the Red Mask mercenaries again.
I agree with
Because
this.
the only reason they were even involved with us was because of Father Langdon.
Oh, Lord Markus, do you know what Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors
No, but I'd
says
love for you to
about-
tell me.
Don't tell him.
Says,
Gonna burn your book.
says about purging certain evils from the land.
I bet it says to do it.
Men that are outside of the law.
They are not outside of the law, Quigley. They take jobs for money. What do you do?
I take jobs for money.
Great. So Quigley, what do they do different than what you do?
I have a certificate of authority from the governor.
Did you have that prior to or after killing them?
You know what? This all seems like a lot of talking, and I don't really like what you're saying about me. I'm already in a moral dilemma here.
Quigley,
I do
I'm
what
with
is
you.
good in the land.
I agree, and I think we can do more good
I think they
elsewhere.
are inherently evil.
I think. Why? Because they're doing a job?
Any person that wears a mask is evil.
But
Have you ever been to a
Where's
charade?
Where's everybody else falling in this thing? I just want to know. Alex, where are you at on this one?
I'm not digging up the bodies.
Great. Good.
They're not buried. They don't want the buried bodies. They just want the bodies that we're stashing
Yeah.
at Simon's.
I'm glad we're focused on the salient points here. So you are for just doing the deal,
Sure.
and then leaving Trapsborough, being done with it.
No, I like Maisie. You do too. You think she's cute.
The train left a long time ago. I did not get on it.
One day you could.
Craig, please, be the chosen leader. Be the thing. Make the decision.
We're
that is
giving
right.
them their stuff.
With what caveats are you going to allow Quigley and Alex? Master sneaky assassin over there who is
Wait,
very clearly has awesome sleight of hand abilities.
To be fair, I didn't sleight of hand. I just tried to hand her the stone without being
look it over.
seen.
we'll do the deal, give them their stuff. That's fine. And if we have to deal with them later, we'll deal with them later.
I agree.
If we cross their paths again,
We crossed their paths.
you disagree? You're gonna be fine with them
I
coming?
agree. I agree with just doing the deal. I know you. There will be some
We're
way
doing
that-
we're doing the deal. There's no magic stone. We just have to get Lewis out of jail. That's the biggest problem.
Great. But that certainly won't make us
We need more potions.
Oh, yes. We should go to Cadwell's.
And we need to go get
wait.
rations.
Wait, you're gonna start that up? I'm glad he's near you. Shut up.
All right.
Shut up.
Is everyone finished eating?
Yes.
Great. Maybe,
No. Yes. Maybe.
Maybe we should go get rations. I liked your idea, Alex. And maybe we can go see what kind of potions might help us get this guy out of jail.
Oh, I thought we were going to Mortifor's tonight. That's the plan,
May-
instead of getting
Okay.
out of jail right
Well,
away.
That's true.
Let's
we do have a week.
talk about this plan after we regroup a little bit.
All right, to go get rations. Let's do it.
General goods.
General goods, yeah.
Wait, what's closer? What is the best route? What is our best option?
Your best option
the-
would be go to general goods first.
Oh, great,
If you wanna
perfect.
get food.
Because I love that guy.
And then go to
We gotta see Sarge.
I've never
and
been to General
Goods.
Goods.
You've never been to General Goods?
And then go see Cadwell at Cadwell's
Hey.
Curious Potions.
So
and
Sarge
Elixirs,
is
who you
first.
dislike.
Is
Yes.
Sarge from General Goods?
Oh, he
Sarge
most certainly
it
is. He's Craig's
his
twin.
shop, and he's the best.
He's the only person that Crag does not assume is involved in any evil schemes.
I relate to him.
Yeah, there's
Or-
a
yeah, or-
kindred spirit there.
Does he have a last name?
It's just
You
Sarge.
have not really asked him
It's
much
just
about it.
you know Crag. How Crag is just Crag.
Yes, but I don't.
Just Sarge.
Oh.
So, to General Goods.
To General Goods. You go to General Goods. You are in a shop that stocked wall to wall with various
Goods.
equipment, goods.
General
there are
goods.
general goods everywhere in the store. Tools, a very limited selection of weapons, camping gear, surplus military stuff, rations
Solid
for sure.
quality iron shackles.
There are solid quality. Everything is of solid
Pup
quality.
tents, probably
Top tents. 12 or 13, remember?
no less.
Is
I think
there
you're like
anything
7.
quite specifically that Squire Quigley would be interested in?
What is Squire Quigley interested in?
Oh, something unique, but has, that right flavor for adventure.
There is really not. The thing that strikes you is that there's really not a whole lot that's unique. A lot of this stuff, in fact, as you're going through it, you can tell this is indeed
It's a surplus
military.
store.
It's all like. There's a lot of rope. There's a lot of portable ladders. There's a lot of tents.
Portable ladders.
Yes, you can get a ladder.
How is it collapsible?
No, this would be not something that you would carry like on your back. This would be
No.
Yeah. It's be a little more difficult. This would be
I
like if you had like a pack mule, you would put it on your pack mule.
Right.
Yeah.
I asked Sarge if he's ever read Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors.
No.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
I didn't read it.
Do you have a copy?
No.
How many
Great.
rations should we get?
I would like 14 days of dry rations, please.
Whoa.
7 gold.
Great.
I'll do the same.
I'll do the
I will
same.
do the same as well.
Notice how everyone does everything that Markus does.
7 gold from each of you. This is the stuff that will last for a long time, but is generally not
Terrible.
that tasty. This is not fine
Perfect.
cuisine. These are granola bars and jerky
But-
and hardtack.
But it's 14 days. of-
14 days worth, yeah.
That's amazing.
per person.
This is perfect.
It's actually quite a lot of food. You would say that if you were going to head out, you would probably not actually carry with you 14 days worth because it takes up most of the room in your pack.
Oh.
But you have.
Bring it back to
Yeah, you would. Unless you were to either consolidate it all with one person or whether you had like a pack animal with you. Because this is a bulky amount of food.
Right.
Yeah.
What else do we need?
I'm trying to think. Light? No. Let's go big.
Is there anything else?
A smile? Thanks.
Yeah.
That's
I was just trying
This is
to
what you came for?
practice.
Just the rations?
Do you have a last name, Sarge?
What? Just call me Sarge. That's not even my first name.
I don't think we need anything else.
stop.
I've never met him
It's
before.
just a name.
Stop.
I like him.
Ask him what his favorite pet would
No. No.
be. Why?
No.
We're making friends.
No.
Do you need anything?
What would your favorite pet be?
Horses are nice.
See?
I leave
Here you go.
there
Why
and
don't
head
you-
towards
Okay.
Why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask him
Leave.
to take
Yeah,
a look?
Cadwell's.
Take a look at
Hey, I'm
your-
gonna
the
go to
one pick
Cadwell's.
that's bent.
No, he's gonna take it from me.
Okay, bye
No,
guys.
just show him. Just
I'm going to
show
Cadwell's.
him
Okay.
The bent
You two
pick.
make your way over to Cadwell's,
No.
which is relatively
Just
nearby.
show it to him and say, could this be
You get
could
two
this be
Cadwells.
fixed?
I turn around
Maybe he would
Yes.
know. He's a military
and
guy.
see Lyra.
I'm
Yes.
not-
Oh, yeah,
And
you're
say-
right.
But just show him the one.
Okay.
Don't show him everything.
Hi.
You just
Okay.
ask him.
Let's go to the church instead.
No, I really want to go to
I'm just
Cadwell's.
I'm taking
Great,
out
I
my
go to the
thief
church.
tool that's bent, and I'll say
Wait,
to
no,
him,
I'm at
do you know
Cadwell's?
anyone
I
who
go to
can fix
Cadwell's.
this for me?
Oh, I get it.
I mean,
What just happened?
if you wanted it fixed, talk to Ash.
Ash? Where can I find Ash?
She's the blacksmith. Find her
Oh.
at the forge.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
But you probably should be more careful with that.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
not really something go waving around.
Oh, no. No.
Well, you just literally did it, so I don't know why you're saying no, because that's what you actually just did. You walked up to a stranger, and you just
you're a
whipped out your.
My dad was a blacksmith.
Yeah, I believe that story now in this context.
locksmith.
Locksmith.
Yeah, it sounds like you've got that under control. Maybe work on that before you go asking anybody else if they want to
No, I
fix those for you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Once you get that story sorted out, maybe she would help you out.
Sarge is the
Thank you.
Awesome. Is there any other business that we need to transact
Are
here?
there any traps? Does he have any traps?
Yeah.
you asking if he
hunting
has any
traps? Do you want snares? Do you want bear traps? Do you want?
Bear trap.
Yes. I want snares and bear traps.
Well,
How much is he carrying?
A lot.
I can get you a bear trap.
One? I need at
How many
least
do
5.
you want?
5.
They're kind of big.
Well, I'm very strong.
All right. I have 10 in stock.
No, you know what? I'll just take 1.
Okay.
How much will it be?
How about 10 gold?
10 gold. Deal.
Excellent.
And also the snares?
Yeah, you can just make these out of loops of wire if you want. Unless you're talking about, like, big. What are you hunting?
Wizards.
Yeah.
Dark wizards.
I'm gonna go with
Bear traps?
snares are not gonna be your ally here.
Right, bear trap, bear trap.
Yeah, sure, bear trap. That sounds good. I'm wondering.
So, Craig, should I get another bear
I'm
trap?
wondering if you've really thought this through. You understand what most dark
I
wizards
wish
are
I was
capable
there.
of,
I wish I was there. Oh, I wish I was there.
because bear trap tends not to be the kind of thing that they fall into.
Well, you never know.
Did you get your bear trap?
There's always that.
And yes, how much for just a few snares?
You know what? I was thinking more small animal. If you want something
Sure,
that's
yeah.
going to. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to help you out here because if I give you something that would be great for trapping, say, squirrels and rabbits, and you go trying to trap wizards in it, you're gonna get killed very quickly. You understand that, right?
He does.
Yes, Sarge.
He does.
Yes.
All right, man. We're gonna go with 5 gold, and I'll get you 2 snares.
Make it 3 for 6 and you've got yourself a deal.
Sarge doesn't make deals.
Yeah, whatever.
Perfect, he just made a deal right there.
So sick of him. He's so sick of him. I'm just like standing here watching this, kind of smiling on the inside. Like this is just.
We done?
Yes, thank you so much for your services, Sarge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarge.
I just give him a nod. I just give Sarge a nod and then leave.
To Cadwell's.
Okay, you leave. You guys were
Cadwell's.
discussing where you were actually going. Did
We're
you go
going to Cadwell's, yeah.
Okay, Cadwell's. She's going to Cadwell's. Is that
I'm
where you're
going into Cadwell's,
Okay,
yeah.
you guys, we'll backtrack a few minutes then, because you guys will get to Cadwell's before all of that concludes. You walk in. Cadwell is stocking shelves. He seems delighted to see you. Ah, welcome, my favorite customers. What can I get for you today?
Do you have anything that possibly melts metal?
Anything that melts metal.
Like a potion that melts, that can like melt things.
Are you talking about acid?
Well, yeah, that would work. Maybe.
Yes, indeed. I could make acid. Acid is something that I carry in stock.
How much would that be?
5 gold for a vial.
For acid?
Yes, for acid.
Do you think that would help us?
I don't care.
Great. I'll have one of those.
Excellent. You pour this on metal and it'll chew right through it. Alternatively, you could throw it from a distance at your enemies and then leave them with quite a few burns. Very nasty.
Craig's not there.
Cadwell.
And that was 5 gold?
5 gold for 1.
All right.
Cadwell, I would like a cure. Actually, before I ask for cure light wounds, you may have heard that Madnix will be out of business for a short while. Is there any chance that you also sell scrolls or magical items?
I deal strictly in my fine potions, sir. Anything that you need done, you'll find that my potions can do.
I will take a cure light wounds.
Excellent. Cadwell's Cure for the Light Wound, an excellent choice at 80 gold.
Look at that. I accept that 80 gold.
Have we come to Cadwell's yet?
In a moment. You took a long time buying snares. Give him a few minutes.
Well, Sarge talks very slowly. Another one of these Trapsborough.
Is there anything
What
else
do
you
you
want
have
there?
new these days?
What's that?
What's the new hot new
What's the
item?
newest thing that you have?
The newest thing, why, lady, do you ever wish that you could breathe frost like a dragon?
Ooh. Breathe.
Destroy your enemies with your very breath?
Yep.
Cadwell's Cryo Breath is the answer for you. Why, you take one quick quaff of this, face your enemies, look them dead in the eyes, and unleash a furious torrent of frosty breath at them, and they'll freeze in their tracks. If they even survive the blast, they certainly won't want to be messing with you any further.
How much is it?
1,750 gold pieces.
So that's not really our range.
You sell Owl's Wisdom?
Let me see here. Check my inventory. Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do. You want to increase your mental acuity and your force of will? 375 gold, and it's yours.
Not quite there. Bummer.
I would always recommend, though, if you find that you don't have the funds to purchase some of the higher-end potions, Cadwell's Cure for the Light Wound comes in handy in so many occasions that why just take one?
How much to make another, I totally forgot the word, glamour.
Oh, yes, you want one of those. That is something that I could have Simon prepare for you. That's more his specialty than mine.
Okay, is he still here?
Glamour?
I could ask him.
All right, well, let's see how much you charge me for it.
Excellent. At this point, you guys would arrive. So as you're coming in, Cadwell is stepping into the back. He seems to notice that the door is open. He says, more customers. 1 moment, please. I'll be right with you. And he disappears for a moment. You see that Lyra and Markus are already in the shop.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hello.
So what's he charging today?
Well, I got an acid potion because I think it might help us to get in our next adventure. I think it could possibly help melt things.
Better than acid arrow.
Yeah, we're never sure if that's going to hit correctly.
So what's he charging for Cure Light Wounds today?
80.
80?
Yeah, today's 80.
So ask
We
for
just
it
gotta
now.
we just gotta rotate days. That's really all we gotta do. Just gotta wait for the right one.
So ask for it.
You should get your invisibility for that. What was it? What was he gonna charge
yeah.
you for that?
It's not a bad idea.
What was it?
2?
Cadwell comes back out and he says, friends, good to see you. Oh, excellent. The whole gang is here.
Cadwell.
That's wonderful. I spoke with Simon. He said that considering your dealings in the past, he's willing to cut you a deal and make it at cost, only 50 gold pieces, and he will make you another one of his glamours.
Will he make 2?
It will take him a little more time, but I'm sure he can be convinced.
What's it?
I will take 2 of those
That's
and 1 more Cure Light Wounds.
Is that the one that
Excellent,
transforms?
another
Simon is here.
180 gold pieces, and those are yours.
Okay.
Simon is here.
Yes, he has been since you brought him here.
I did not know that. Could I speak to him, please?
I'm afraid he's deep in concentration with his work right now. It would be unwise to disturb him.
Now, we know those bad things happened with Petunia.
Oh, don't worry, Petunia's fine. No need to worry about that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
Well, Petunia. Yeah, she's fine. No need to worry about that. Doing quite well, actually. A bit smaller than you last saw her, but right as rain.
All right. Well,
Explain to them as if they were children.
You see, well, Simon and his experiments, let's say that, you know how a cat has 9 lives? Well, Petunia has some too.
all right. Then I think Petunia might be missing this. And I would like you to give it back to Simon for me.
Oh, wow, that is a generous offer, friend. I'm
don't-
certain he will be delighted to have this back.
I don't think that's gonna fit Petunia if she's.
Oh,
small.
not for some time, but in a year or so.
Wait. He's growing Petunia back to be a monster again?
Well, with some modifications, I'm sure.
I'm sure you don't know.
Well, you never can be certain how these experiments are going to turn out. That's why we do them, to see what will happen. Isn't it exciting?
All of that work.
I will take a cure light wound.
Excellent.
As well.
80 gold, and the very essence of life is yours.
Does he have any more antidotes?
Indeed. I can get you antidotes.
I'll have a cure light wound as well, please.
80 gold.
Yep.
Excellent. Well done. Well bought. 50 gold.
Do you have any armor buffs?
Oh, do I? Let's find out. I can make you faster.
How much?
375 gold for Cadwell's cat-like reflexes.
Do you have anything for disease?
No, you would probably be best served over at the temple for those types of maladies. Although I can help you in preventing diseases if you want the constitution of an ox. I am your man.
Yeah, the only ox among us is this one right here.
Apparently, Petunia's around the corner.
Cadwell, can I have a glamour one as well?
I can ask Simon. He's already making 2 for our friend here. I believe that'll take him
You
quite a
didn't
bit
know
more
I
time.
asked for a glamour. You sneaky
If Simon, wants to say thank
I
you
asked
did.
Lyra.
She asked
for
for
the
2.
friendship bracelet,
He
he can
asked
make
for
whatever
2
he wants.
when you
but
came.
if not, don't
But I
worry
asked
about it.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard.
Want him out here so bad. I will make certain to tell him of your gesture in just a moment after we've concluded our business here, and we'll see what he says about it.
Two cure light wounds for me.
Excellent choice, sir. That's very smart thinking. 1 backup. Always have a backup.
I'll take-
160 gold, friend.
I'll take 1 cure light wounds.
80 gold for you.
I still have.
You
one
have
from
a
last time.
punch card where it's like buy 10, get 1 free.
I don't know what you're talking about, friend. No, indeed.
You should do that. It's very good way to keep people coming back for more.
It seems to me that keeping you alive is keeping you coming back for more.
I'm going to leave and go to the church and not tell them that I'm going to the church.
Okay.
But I need to ask you a question.
Yes.
In preparing spells,
Yes.
with my heightened spell, I believe that only spells with saves matter for heightened spell.
Pretty
correct?
much, yeah. Only one that requires a
Like
save.
I can't prepare magic missile or shocking grasp or
Magic
ma-
missile
mage
you
armor.
can, but you don't have a slot that will make a No, actually, no. It would not make a difference for you to do magic missile.
To go from 2 to 3.
No, it
or,
wouldn't.
or, excuse me, to go from 1 to 2.
Help you. The only ones that are going to help you are sleep, daze. I don't remember which other ones
Okay.
specifically you have
No
that
problem.
require a save, but any of the ones that require a save would be what you're looking for.
No problem.
Any illusions you have. Well, friends, what else can I get for you?
Oh, that's
How can
it
I
for
help?
me.
How else can I help you become a better you?
I feel good.
No, nothing? Well, wait right here, friend. You wanted to talk to Simon? I'll go back and get him for you. He goes into the back.
Yes.
A few minutes later, he comes back out, and following behind him is a man you recognize as Simon.
Followed by.
Petunia.
Nothing else comes out. Hi.
Oh, hello, Simon.
Thank-
I simply wanted to return the collar for Petunia. I was unaware that Petunia was still here with us. I thought this would be under much worse situations, but it's here.
I see where they would be confused because you killed her, but
Well, I didn't, Sir Crack did.
she's okay.
All right, it's good to hear that, Simon. And I hope you get better soon.
I'm feeling much better now. Thank
Good.
you. Cadwell's helping a lot.
Good.
And Petunia's not going to be a monster.
She was never a monster.
Never a monster?
She attacked us. Well, we might have to agree to disagree here. Guys?
No, I'm good. I just wanted
I'm
to say
done.
hello.
It's very nice to see you. I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you. Thank you for the collar back. It's very nice.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. You guys. Y'all. Sorry.
Y'all, Y'all, where you wanna go now?
Craig's already out
So
first.
I leave behind Sir Crack.
Okay. Alex, anything else?
Nope, I'm leaving.
Okay. You were headed back to the church, right? Okay. You make it back to the church. What are you doing?
Where's Langdon?
That's Father Langdon.
Brother York is the one currently tending to
I
things,
just find
but-
whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just looking for Father Langdon to get
Okay,
the ring.
yeah, that's
back.
fine. Okay. He goes against Father Langdon. Father Langdon seems more. Of course, you can. This was rather difficult for me. I'm not much for the arcane. I don't study it probably even as extensively as you have,
Well.
but I was able to determine this particular magic is something that I have seen before, so we were in luck. But this ring is actually quite an interesting one. It will allow you to go for virtually forever without eating. It is a ring of sustenance. It will give you the energy and vigor you need to continue your travels for as long as need be without food. You will still, of course, require drink and small amounts of sleep. 2 to 3 hours a night should be sufficient for you to be fully rested. Quite a boon for somebody who travels often. The only drawback is that it requires some time to adjust your body to the magics. You must wear it for a full week before you will see its benefits. And then you must keep it on, for if you take it off for any reason, you will have to readjust to the magic once again. Otherwise, it seems quite useful. A good find.
Yes. Yes, it was. Lucky I found it. And I take the ring from him
Okay?
and place it on my finger.
Okay. You take the ring and you place it on your finger. You guys, get out of Cadwell's. Where are you going? What you
Wait
doing?
1 moment. This is stepping out of the game. You will never use that. He's still going to eat. He's still going to sleep.
No, he can be
The best part of that is he only needs 2 hours, and then he could be on watch the entire night.
That's what I was
But
gonna
he's
say.
absolutely
He's not
going
gonna
to.
do
In fact,
it,
he's
though.
probably going to
Going
sleep
to
2
do
extra
that.
hours a day now.
Ridiculous.
So,
Out of
what
the
are you
game,
guys
huh?
doing?
Out of the game. Sure.
What?
Totally out of the game.
Well, we got
All
our
right.
ration.
What are you guys up to outside of Cadwell's?
Oh,
rations.
I'd
Going
like
for
to
the
go
jailbreak.
to the jail.
Yeah.
Yes, jail.
Jailbreak.
Headed to the jail.
Thank goodness we're back at the jail. Okay, you approach the prison. Let's get to it.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, is it the man who got knocked out by the helmet?
Oh, I did not take spells for the prison.
You
I
probably
took
had to
them
take
for
a day
Mortimer's.
off.
Oh, I took it for the prison.
I won't be any use for that.
I hope I am. I'm not really sure.
There's no spells necessary.
I'm just thinking
We
we
got-
could burn the metal off the doors and then it
The
would come off.
certificate
Why
of authority.
are we breaking what? He's a bigwig
have a
now
big
around
authority
town.
Acid on
in
the armor.
Trapsborough.
Jim,
The armor.
while you prepare all that, I just have a question. Does Father Langdon have any disease combatants to go? Or are they all things he has to do physically?
I would be able to treat anyone afflicted by a disease, but
But no
there's
spells
nothing I could
or no
give
potions
to
or
you.
anything. Okay, great. I would go back to the mouse and moth at this point because
Okay.
that's what I would figure we would have done.
Or you
I
just
was
wouldn't
not
care.
Yeah, well, I mean, I also don't care,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just figured we would
Yeah.
go back to the
Okay,
mouse and moth
sure.
after shopping.
Okay, so yeah, if you have no further business, then you head back to the Mouse and Moth. You guys head towards the jail. Within 10 minutes, you are looking up at a 3-story building with the main entrance on the 2nd floor, forcing you to make your way up a set of narrow wooden stairs to get in. There are no other apparent entrances into the jail. As for what few narrow windows there are barred. There is a tower on the northwest corner of the building that breaks up its otherwise square architecture.
We're not going in yet, right?
No, I want to knock on the door.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
we
you
gotta-
can. You
Why?
can.
We're just going to go in and ask them to remove Lewis, and done is done.
I'd like to talk to Matthew as well.
Perfect. This is the best plan.
Okay, you up and knock
Yes.
on the door, and a few minutes later it opens, or not a few moments later it opens up, and there's a guardsman standing there. Could come in,
Oh, wonderful. I can come inside?
absolutely.
Wonderful. Yes, I would like to speak to you about a certain criminal you have in your possession. His name is Lewis. He's a dear friend of mine. I would like to speak to him if that's possible.
Okay, well, we don't really allow visitors.
Oh, I have this certificate of authority from the governor.
Oh, well, he takes a moment, reads through it, hands it back to you, says, well, if this is pertinent to your investigations,
Yes.
you can come with me into the tower.
All right.
Excellent.
Do I take notice of how many guards are around?
Make a perception check for me.
10. I have 0, so 10.
Okay. There are a number of guards, but they're all. You count that there are at least 6, and you can hear voices from other parts of the interior.
Are you
just to
with
give you
me?
a sense of,
Well, we're
of what
all
you're
in-
actually looking at? Just 'cause
We
didn't
went
get to
in.
that
I
part.
went in with you.
Yeah, I'm
but-
behind you.
Are you just gonna go talk to him?
Yes, I'm going to go talk to him, and I'm going to talk to this nice gentleman right here. Your name is?
Sean.
Sean. Sean the God. Wonderful, Sean.
Sun God.
Sean.
Which spelling? There's a few different
yes.
Sean spellings.
S-H-S-H.
Is it S-E-A-N?
SAWN?
S-H-A-W-N.
What kind of investigation are we doing?
Well, Sean, this is going to seem rather odd, but in order to secure a cooperative arrangement between the Red Mass Bandits or an all-out war with the Red Mass Bandits, we have to
happening right now.
release Lewis. And I was going to ask you to do this
no.
with this certificate of authority from the governor.
It's
Oh,
so
that's
there is-
ridiculous. He's a murderer. We're not just going to release him.
Technically, you don't know that.
All right.
Oh, we're You guys are the ones who brought him in
Alex?
for
Did you already
murder
see
and
Matthew?
kidnapping. I mean, yes, we absolutely know this. We're not going
I'd
to
like
be
to drop
releasing him.
all charges.
You're not charging him. The
Yes,
governor.
No, he's the one that kidnapped me, and I charged him with it. I'd like to drop all charges.
No, I don't think you understand how this works. The governor
No,
is
I think
very
that's how it-
interested
Listen,
in having one of the men responsible for the whole kidnapping fiasco in town in custody. That's a big point for him. He's not going to let anybody go.
I understand. But, listen, Sean, I like you much more than that other fellow who, I don't know if you noticed.
He's hurt.
but
He got hurt.
He is not at work today because a helmet hit him on the head.
Oh, Jonathan?
Oh, Jonathan. Good, I have a name now.
Yeah, Jonathan, he's
It was a terrible mishap.
he's got a broken nose. That's a mishap.
So, Sean,
Yeah?
I would like to appeal to your judgment here.
I don't make judgments. I
I
don't,
understand,
I have
but
no say in any of this.
All-out war against Trapsborough by Red Mass bandits, or setting one measly prisoner who is very nice and we're not sure if he actually did anything free.
Again, I don't make any of these decisions.
Diplomacy
I
check.
have no authority to do this.
Diplomacy check.
That's fine. It doesn't matter how much I like you. I can't just release a
When is the sheriff gonna be back?
He's here. Do you want to talk to the sheriff?
Oh, yes.
Because I don't think that he's going to give you any different of an answer, but wait here and I'll get the sheriff.
Oh, what's
Should've
his
brought
name?
Marcus. He
Jas
needs
Graham.
sleep. He
Sheriff
can't
Graham.
sleep.
Sheriff Graham?
Sheriff Graham.
Gran.
Graham.
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 Graham Cracker.
Graham.
Graham.
GRAHAM. Right?
That's pretty good.
Most barbarians can't spell.
So I'll go get him, and you can tell him that you want to release a murdering kidnapper.
Okay.
I'll
Great.
buy Lewis.
Can't wait.
So do you
He
walk away?
leaves. He goes. There's a set of stairs in the rear wall of the room. He goes up the stairs.
While he's up
Few
there.
minutes pass.
While he's up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we by Lewis?
No, you have not even
he's in
entered the tower at this point.
Here's the thing.
Who's around?
No
Just
one.
us.
There are
Just
other
us.
guards in the room.
There's other
Ah,
guards there.
jeez Louise. Can't ever catch a break.
We can huddle.
We can huddle.
Can we
To
whisper?
give you an idea of where you guys are, because you guys are still in the main lobby, because he started talking, and as soon as he said release the prisoner, the guy was no longer taking you to the prisoner. So you guys are in it's a large rectangular room, okay? There are wall lanterns that provide enough illumination for you to see by, but it's otherwise relatively dark in here. At the front, where right by the door, there's a wooden desk. Beyond that, there are several tables and other chairs. That's where you see there's a lot of guardsmen that are just kind of lounging about, moving around, doing their daily, all that paperwork that you guys were so upset with. That's
Oh,
getting
yes.
done here. In the back of the room, in the northwest corner of the room, there's a heavily reinforced door that you were being led to. That is the tower. So you would assume that that's where the prisoners are kept. And then there's a stone staircase on that back wall that leads up where your buddy Sean just went up. SHAWN. How is that spelled? Come on with that.
It's
you don't
spelled-
care.
There are
You
several
don't care.
ways.
You just wanted me to.
I write
SEAN,
it down.
You don't care though.
SEAN, SHAWN, SHAUN.
All right, keep going.
Okay, Crag.
And then on the right-hand
Good
wall,
spelling.
if you were looking in from the entrance, there is another staircase, but you can see this one descends down. So there are 3 other exits
Jeez
aside the one
Louise.
that you just came in. After a few minutes, Sean comes back. So does Sheriff Jas Graham. And he's looking at you guys like, I hear that you are interested in releasing a prisoner, but
Yes, Sheriff
I don't
Graham.
think we're going to be coming to any kind of agreement on this.
Certificate of authority.
Yeah, I have the direct word of the governor that the prisoner is not going anywhere. there.
Now, did he tell you our plot right here? That this group of criminals has threatened us with all-out warfare if we do not return Lewis.
Yeah.
Would you rather have 100 red masked bandits running around town,
Mercenaries.
mercenaries, or lose one prisoner who is actually very nice?
Why exactly do you think that if we release this prisoner that they're not going to maraud through the town?
They
If
have
that's-
given us their word.
Oh, excellent. Well, if they told you they weren't going to do anything bad, I believe it.
Good. So go get him.
I don't think he gets this. No, I'm not going to take the word of criminals, murderers, thieves, kidnappers. That's not how I'm going
How about
to
you
choose.
take my word? I'm not a murderer.
I don't know who
thief,
you
or kid-
are.
I'm Squire Quigley.
You're
I'm one of the
you know what,
heroes
actually,
of
no,
the town.
I do know who you are. You guys were the ones that brought the guy to us in the first place.
Yes,
You're the
and
reason
I'm
he's here.
dropping all charges.
You don't make charges. The
Oh.
governor charged him with the kidnapping and the murder on the road.
He kidnapped me.
He kidnapped Father Langdon as well.
So if I get Father Langdon to drop all the charges, will
That's,
that...
again, not how it works.
We gotta go to the governor.
All right, so... I feel like you could have been nicer to us. And I
I'm
say...
sorry you don't feel well served.
I say, we will be back for Lewis.
Before
Can't
we
wait.
go, I'd like to visit a friend. Do you have a Matthew Donahue?
Yeah.
Are we able to talk to the prisoners?
You guys do have... he apparently has a writ allowing him to investigate. Is this related to the matter of...
No, it's not related to the Red Masked Mercenaries.
Well, then I don't think you really have authority here to go talk to him. This is a separate case, and I don't feel like I should really be letting you back there, honestly.
All right. Well, this has been fun and successful.
I'm glad I'm not there.
Clearly.
So I leave.
Okay,
I do too.
you leave.
We're all leaving.
Thank you everyone for watching us. Please go like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/dragons and stuff, and watch us every Friday night live.